All right, boys. I've been offered. When we went there, they told us that they don't like the previous. What do you call this? Previous offer no more. Initially, they wanted what was taken from the cargo. The boys sounded positive, like they wanted to give it another shot. Today didn't go so well, and now they're asking for 500K. What do y'all think?
I'll take it out of my bank account right now and hand it to you.
Okay, that's Mentos.
100%.
That's Tic Tac. Anybody else?
Shit, if I gotta put money in, I'll put money in.
Likewise.
Anybody got anybody against giving them the money?
Honestly, I am.
I,
am too.
okay, so
I think it's ridiculous to be against
agree.
giving them the money right now.
no, I agree with the whole shit about not giving them money because 500K is a large ask. But at the end of the day, we don't do that. We're still gonna be at war, and then uh, when we decide to actually fold, it's gonna be even more. So I mean, listen, I'm all for it. I can do this. I've done it before where, we've been down in the dumps when we had to do eco rounds. So I don't care, but I'm thinking about it as a whole, the whole gang. I'm not thinking just about as myself.
I mean, you're not wrong, but like the whole, this whole like war stuff, like how it even like happened in the first place, and every single fight that we have been through, like putting us into like horrible positions, horrible timings, this and that. I'm like, I honestly don't want this to be completely over because I don't really want to give him the money. That's the only thing. But I can see why. Like some of y'all want to just end it.
Yeah, I mean, like I see both perspectives. Some people aren't out here fighting and shit. They all got shit to do. But I don't know. I'm still against it. Can't lie. I don't want to give them shit. You gotta see where everybody else is at though.
And plus, the one thing too as well. Maybe I might just be like a little bit too hopeful when it comes to this, but I just saw the ARs they can be literally out tonight. That's it.
Yeah, I'm not saying like I want to give up, but if we do stick in it, then we have a lot of work we need to do tonight to prep for that.
We still got guns.
I'm down on the beach.
We
Besides AR,
have
yes, we do.
pistols, we have deagles, we have
Pistols and
vintages, we have
SMGs.
we
Pythons,
have
I'm on the
Deagles,
same boat as Jack.
Vintage.
we got like 8 to 10 assault SMGs. Those ARs are gonna be
Can I say something?
those ARs are gonna
Go,
be dusty in the morning, so don't
yeah,
say we have
go for
ARs.
go for it,
Listen,
Yeah.
mentals.
y'all remember the first war and how we fucking smoked the fuck out of them and we thought they were fucking delusional for not giving up? But we're on that side of the coin right now. I want you to know that.
No, I get you. I understand.
The way we felt about them, right? Not giving up during that time is the way they're gonna feel about us, right? But these motherfuckers are the type of people who won't, just let it go, right? If we keep going, they're gonna ask for a limb and a fucking leg, right? Now, me particularly, you tell me to fight, I'll go fucking fight, right? I think it's very clear that I'll wake up and I'll be here, even though my other motherfuckers won't be here, right? But at the end of the day, the way we criticize their delusion, right, we're just hypocritical if we decide to be delusional ourselves, right, and not just say what it is, right? We went to war over something minuscule, and we lost. If you want to keep continuing and see if we can win, we can do that. But at the same time, we're just being hypocritical of what we thought of them at the time that they were on this side of the coin.
Well, I agree. I don't really care about the whole comparison thing, but I understand where you're coming from. I don't think he's wrong at all. But obviously, the problem for me is, you know what? I'm just gonna wait for Jaden so that I don't have to repeat anything. Okay?
Oh, can you take a pill?
Sure.
What's up, Jaden?
Hello.
So TLDR so far is Reggie and I went to talk to them. They've upped it to 500k now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they
What we're
also
thinking?
tried to force me to pay right there and then. I said, just shoot me now. And then they said they'll wait till tomorrow morning. So that's what it is.
And what we're thinking? What people
No,
saying?
we're asking. Dragon, Royce, Hugh, and Lito don't want to pay. Mentos, Tic Tac, Chico, Tony don't mind paying.
Okay.
You, Jaden, how do you feel?
I say you do what they did to us. Ask them for a compromise.
Reggie?
I think we've seen some glaring issues with this war that's just going to be replicated day and day again until we spend the time to fix it. So
I agree.
having to try and push that aside is going to be impossible if we continue it. We need to work on the massive issues that we have right now, and the massive issues is we don't have a competent enough group that has any kind of synergy enough to handle what's on our plate. It's not irreversible, it's definitely fixable, but we need to, like, even down to something stupid like me only just realizing that I can fly a fucking heli. I just didn't know that I could. I thought I had to have an actual pilot's license, but
Oh, you didn't.
So-
Didn't. I don't have.
so
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't have one either.
that's also a big issue that's on me is I could have been in the sky and had Ollie on the fucking ground. But with that said, I still need to brush up on my flying, which I can't really do straight off the rip. So I think we need to work on our issues, to be honest.
That part I agree, Loki, because I know, like I already said, like this is just me personally. I don't want to pay him at all. But at the same time, like I can see us like going to war with them again in like the next week or 2 weeks. You know, whenever this war ends. And you know, according to what Reggie said, like kind of need to get ourselves fixed up in shape before the next one happens.
Okay.
My only issue is historically we've never fucking paid for anything, but I also don't think we've ever been fucking ragdolled this much.
I mean, if we pay, this is the first time that I've ever paid with this group of people. I've never been with a group or made a group that had to pay.
Yep.
Not a single cent. I guess times have changed, right? I mean, listen, there's I'll tell you the negatives of paying, okay? The negatives of paying is something's gonna happen a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month from now. If we pay this 500k, the next time we have conflict and we lose again, the city will know the amount. The amount will only go up. It won't be less. Unless you want to become a gang that is willing to not go to war over things. So I don't know. Anybody got like some extra thoughts they wanna throw out here? Help me make a decision.
Hugh, Tony, Tic Tac.
And the only fight we won was the first day one. Like the first ever fight we had when we rolled out in AU, and it was me and John and all them. Ever since that, we haven't won a single fight. So
Yeah, well, that's because they weren't prepped, man. They didn't have cameras set up everywhere. It's like you can't like use that one fight and then compare it to the other fights because it wasn't, like the scenario was like much different, right? For the situation.
I said we just cut our losses.
I'm not saying cut our losses and forget about this. I'm saying cut our losses, remember this, understand how we felt sitting here in the circle, what it feels like that we have to pay them.
Correct.
And take that as an understanding that we have to change. And next time, we'll make sure that we in no fucking way end up in this situation where we ever have to pay anyone ever again.
I
Right?
agree.
Yeah.
Like it sucks that it sucks to say that we have to pay this, but the way I see it is we did this to ourselves. No.
Hey, paying is whatever, bro. Like the only meaningful like war that meant something, we won against them, bro. So it doesn't matter. Like every war after that one doesn't mean shit, man. It's all good. Like that's whatever. Like if we pay, we pay. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. Because like the one thing that actually meant something, where they wanted to get something out of it, they didn't get shit, you know. So over these last whatever 2 wars or 3 wars that went their way, they maybe just about got 50% back, man. So it doesn't fucking matter, like if we're paying or not, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, we just cut our losses, pay up, and then.
But 500k is actually fucking absurd, man. Like we got 106k or something. Like it's in the money box inside the armory, bro. It's so silly.
Listen, chat, I don't give a fuck about taking an L. Relax. Okay. I mean, listen, I think honestly, the only thing that I liked hearing here, this whole anybody that needs to speak now. Just say what you want to say.
That's just too much. That's way too much.
What's way too
You
much?
shouldn't be paying. 500k is just way too much. to be
500k
paying.
is nothing.
Especially
100k
that
isn't
there's
a
been
lot, but like
conflict
compared,
before.
500k isn't
and-
much, but compared to like their initial thing, it's like 5 times over like what a space of a day. It's
Exactly.
silly.
The-
That's like the
Did
only
we get
silly thing
other
about it, you know.
cash from the cargo?
Okay, then
We
For
literally got
me-
106,000 or something, bro. It's in the
What about
the
the
weed
other
money
stuff?
box.
What
There
about
was
the other
nothing
stuff?
else. The other stuff was scuffed. That was empty.
Guys, I don't doubt them. We don't have the money. Like, we definitely have the money. Right? Which is, I get what he's saying that it's a lot, but at the end of the day, like, you just gotta remember the fact that we had to pay them a lot, and the next time they work, we gotta make sure that we don't have to pay them.
For me, it's not like the money isn't really making a difference because if we end it, it's 500k. If we continue, we're gonna spend more than 500k probably.
See,
Having to
exactly.
restock everything. So if we're all willing to put in, what we need to put in to get the armory back restocked, to get everything to where we need to be, get prepared, get the respectfully, Tony, the helicopter out of your fucking name, to somebody who's gonna be awake like early. Then yeah, I mean, I think we can. I don't know. It's just everyone's in it.
It's not the amount. Like, yeah, we can pay that. It's just the principle of it. Like, what? It's just
No,
way
yeah,
too
it's
much,
not- the
man. People
amount
are gonna be
isn't-
asking
yeah.
for that shit, in the future.
I think it's
like,
more the jump up from one day to the other. Like it's not like the amounts, whatever, bro. Like if they ask for 250k and then today they ask for 500, you know what? Sure, go for it. But like the jump up is just silly.
I agree. The jump is crazy, but 500k is one Polito. Like that's fine. Just pay and move on.
Not move on. Don't act like
Oh,
we're
no,
gonna.
Well, no,
definitely
no,
not.
don't
no.
don't move on. I
We're
just meant
gonna
like move
remember
on,
this
move
if
on
you pay.
from this war, and like, you know, one day like we'll be able to do something.
Because like I said, like I can see this. We can see us warn them again in a week or so. Just
Bro,
because
you-
another fucking bullshit ass reason.
Bro, you need to start being buddy with them too, man. Cause they're all nice here, and then straight after, bro, they don't give a fuck, man. So you guys need to notice that shit.
I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna call them again to negotiate on some price, so that's out the window. I'm already tired of hearing their fucking smug ass voices, bro. I can't do it again. It just pissed me off. I'll actually go to war till I fucking die. But that's the bottom line here, boys. Now I want to ask you guys a couple more things, all right, before I make a decision here. So, are we all still not willing to do what it takes to compete against our enemy? You know what I mean?
Personally, I'm not bothered to go out of my way to set up cameras and all of that shit. I don't care enough about doing all of that shit, bro. But that's me.
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, I'm the opposite. I'm down to do literally anything there is. Whether it's just going out there to do cameras, fucking. I know how to fucking fly a heli. Like before we fucking go flying heli, I'll go fly one. Like, I don't care what it is. Like if you get a fucking scuba gears and you just fucking somehow do like a fucking, I don't know, some random shit. Like just to do anything. I'm down. I don't care what it is.
I feel like
They're-
if the
they're
war was
using every advantage that-
justified,
Oh.
if the war was justified, if like I feel like this war came out of nowhere and nobody really like felt the need to fight for it. You know what I mean? Which is a bad mentality to have because I know we're a gang and we should always give it our all. But this war just came out of nowhere when people were like kind of like in their chill zones, and people just couldn't justify fighting using everything we have for a war that nobody was interested in. It would be different if it was something that, there was reason behind it. But for us, we just saw it was pointless because of stupid cargo.
I mean,
But I think
yeah,
that's
I
what
get
they're
that.
getting at.
Yeah, I was just say this. I don't think we lost this war because they put up some fucking cameras. I'll just say that.
No, I wasn't. That's not what I was saying. I'm just saying I'm not bothered to go to such a level where I have to try so hard to win the war. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree. I know what you're saying
Yeah.
with that, but it's.
That
It's
was
not
like
so
one
much
of the things. I'm
the-
not bothered to do any of that. Is what I'm saying. You know.
It's not so much the cameras; it's that they're going 100% in like every little detail of every little thing that they're doing, because they want it. So like, if we're
Of course
not
they
gonna,
want it.
if
They've
we're
been
not gonna
wanting
do
it
that
since that
stuff,
first war,
then they're
and now they
gonna
got it.
they're out effort. If they're gonna out effort us, then it's gonna be hard to, fight that.
I mean, guys, the bottom line here is nobody's actually wrong, but we are all wrong for each other. Does that make sense to y'all? The whole chemistry here is just a bunch of people who are okay, you're kind of correct in your own right. You know what I mean? But like, as a combination of people, we're not right. So when Jaden says he can't be bothered and blah blah blah, that's fine. It's his personal belief, right? But the thing is, to counter what the other person is doing, you need somebody that will be trying as hard, right? That's just that is factual, correct? You know what I mean? Unless you have the innate ability to just kill them better than they can kill you, which is not realistic. So
It's the same thing you said like at prison. Like if they're gonna be rats or whatever, then we have to be rats.
yeah,
And
exactly. So
it's
that's
literally the same vibe and match that we just then
yeah.
match it.
So I just want to. Nobody's wrong, Jaden. Whatever I'm about to say is not meant to put you down or make anybody else who feels the same way. Like Reggie, I know, same principles. I'm not trying to. This is not pointed at you, but that's where we're at right now, boys. This is not a talk to fix us. This is not a talk to inspire. This is a talk of reality, right? When the first day happened, Reggie already set the tone. Jaden already set the tone. We will not go to the extremes that they are going. First off, as soon as that statement has been made, ability comes into play, right? And when you don't have the ability to then counter everything else, they do not fear the same issues that they are giving to us. We don't hold exits. We don't put up cameras. We don't rush blocks. We can't fight these people that are doing these things to us, no matter how gangster you feel in virtue. You know what I mean? And at the same time, the people that feel that they can keep up the same energy, I'm sorry, y'all just not good enough. Right? And it's not like I'm a saint here who can kill everybody that I fight with, or I'm a great leader, or I'm a great call-out guy. Like, no, I'm not. It's just everything that we just do everything wrong. You know, like it's just an overall thing. Okay. What I like is I do like Mentos. The only thing that I liked in this whole circle was how Mentos wanted to frame it. But even then, I don't think we have what it takes to recover from it. So, do I still think that there will be a Hades? Yes. Will we be getting into any conflicts as we are now with the people that I can depend on? No. Don't expect me to retaliate against anybody in any form of conflict because I do not know what we can handle at this point. At this point, I feel like no insult to them, but maybe, you know, we would be a good fight against ADMC, you know? Or the Hounds, or maybe the Merchants. But I think gone are the days where we feel like we can compete with these people that do well on bank trucks and whatnot, you know? So that's the reality, right? Hugh, what did Hugh say to me? Hugh said that 500K is too much to pay. Well, Hugh, the problem with that opinion is, and I'm not complaining, by the way, okay? There's no, you know, I told you can voice your opinion, that's fine. The issue is the people that we depend on, like you, Hugh, you couldn't wake up in time, you know? And it's not your fault, I'm not blaming you. But if you can't fill the gaps, it's hard to make anybody else do the same, you know? And same goes for Ali, you know?
Yeah.
It's just too much, you know? Like, although opinion is valid, it's just impossible to back it up, you know?
Can I say something about that?
Sure.
I think it's very rough to, you know, put it on these people. Maybe it's because we don't have enough
Correct.
people we can depend on.
Exactly. I mean, that's exactly the next point I'm going to. That's why it's not their fault, because we can't rely on some of the newest people in the gang to be the ones carrying us so that we don't get fucked up, right? I mean, there's just a lot of fucking things, bro. I told Reggie I didn't even like him being friendly with Perez as we were leaving the turf, you know? And like, you know, I've pointed out a lot of things here already, boys, but frankly, it's just the attitude that we have towards everything, you know? It's like everybody is kind of valid with their response. I don't want to try hard or sweat as much. That's fine, man. Like, you know, that's good. I don't think we should pay. Oh, that's fine. We should remember this. But the thing is, guys, the only reality that's true here, this group of people will never succeed in gangland. We will succeed in business land. But gangland, we are no longer welcome in that territory, man. Right? Like, that's just the honest truth. You want to get there, you're going to have to carry us there, man. And then somebody going to see you want to do the same thing, and then we move forward. You know? I don't want to ever hear if you get taken hostage, if you get fucked up on the streets or something like that. I don't even know if we can respond. This is only the Habibis, boys. You know? So I think we just have a lot of thinking to do, not dooming, some actual thinking to do, because the reality is, if we go against another gang and they're willing to sweat a little bit more than you and you're not, or if they go through lengths that they can, you know, and they're more experienced, we're just fucked. We're just fucked. We're just completely fucked. So we will pay them, and it will be done tomorrow morning as soon as Reggie wakes up. Reggie, are you going to be awake tomorrow? Reggie?
Yeah, I will be.
Okay. just sort out the payment tomorrow. There's no need to discuss anything about it. Take it out of get it from the gang fund or get somebody's money, then I'll reimburse them after. That's all it is, boys. I'm telling you right now, into day 3 of getting fucking smoked. You know, I have people like Royce who, yeah, Royce, I love you, brother. You really try for the gang. Bro is asking me what to change and how to improve on day 3 of getting smoked. 10 of us on the block, man. This ain't that gang, bro. You know? This ain't that gang, man. Dragon, you know, the things that were like the glaring issues. He was talking about meth spots. Half the people guarding the spot were thinking it was the other meth spot for AU. It's too much, man. So, I mean, listen, boys. There's a lot of growing that needs to be done here. But one thing has been decided as well. Tic Tac will no longer be in the 6s that Reggie's involved in. Tic Tac keeps his position and he will be in a 6 if required, if it's truly a must. But he'll be taking care of AU and, you know, you guys you still need to respect him as your LT. Other than that, honestly, as I said, the only person's attitude that I really liked today was Mentos. Mentos, are you willing to be lieutenant? Do you want the responsibility? Yes or no?
Yes.
You're LT now. Congratulations.
Over to the club.
Okay. So anyway, boys, there's no need to be sad. There's no need to be happy. There's no need to feel some type of way about it. Frankly, we will only improve by getting new people who can replace the ones that cannot hold this place down. All right? Frankly, if you're not good enough for us to go to conflict, then we'll not go to conflict. And until we're able to have a 6 that can hold this place down, just take it easy. Let's have fun doing business. And we'll just keep moving forward. Okay? There's really... I don't want anybody hating each other. I don't want y'all fighting. But LTs, council, second in command, this is just how we gotta move forward, you know? Let's try to find a solution if it's there. If it's not, let's find some people that have answers, right?
All right.
Anybody else want to say anything? All right, boys. I'm just gonna take a walk on the rocks. Anybody want to talk? Just talk to me there.
Also, Reggie, congrats on 2IC. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the...
Was that what the big meeting on Sunday was about?
Well, I made Mentos LT there without discussing with anybody because for Benji, the things that he said is just the correct way of thinking about everything right now. Everybody else is just slightly... They're giving the cope answers. They're giving extreme coping answers. Like even Reggie is... Reggie today, the way he handled everything... I love Reggie, you know. I think he just... We just don't have the people for it, bro. Benji's very disappointed in his crew. That's what it is. I don't think. I think they just. I think both. I think Tic Tac should have left, but he cares about Benji too much, and Reggie cares about Benji too much. That's why he didn't shoot Tic Tac. That's why I'm not really blaming them for that. You know what I mean? That's why I'm not really like putting that onus on them. I'm not trying to make that the point of contention here. You know what I mean, chat? I mean, it's just the truth, right? Like. So here's the thing that people who don't want to sweat or try hard, I mean, it's very valid for somebody like Jaden. He was a part of Seaside. There's always a witch hunt for us when we go too crazy, and frankly, I don't think he's wrong. I think it's very understandable why Jaden won't go all in, because if you were a member of Seaside And even after 2 years, people still comment about Draco and Nigel and shit like that. I mean, like, it's a very valid point. It's a very valid point, man. I think the only thing is that we need to reach an understanding where you need to adapt to the server and do the ratty things that people are doing, but do it on your own speed. And with everything being like, you know, if you're streaming, you don't break any rules, you do everything cleanly. I don't think there's an issue in doing that. But obviously, you need to have a strong core that's all doing that together. You know what I mean? But at the same time, what happened with the Habibis today and yesterday could have still been beaten without going rat. The only issue is we had very weak pilots. We still could have done well there, but this war highlighted the really bad issues in the gang. You see what I mean? If this was, let's say, even, I would say, y'all said Manor just lost to Cyprus and shit like that, right? Manor, because they might have better pilots and better chemistry on the ground, would have killed Habibis yesterday. That's all it is. That's all it is. We're just too weak. The issue of tic-tac thinking Reggie's insta-lose is bad. Jaden, setting the tone of not wanting to sweat was bad.
Come back.
You get what I mean, chat? Like, the problem with Jaden there was saying he didn't want to do it. You get what I mean? Reggie saying he wouldn't do things is the problem. It's better you just stay quiet, you fight your own way, so that the other side doesn't already win, you know? It's like, yes, you have weaknesses, you have holes, you don't show your enemy it. I mean, chat, Benji never likes giving up or surrendering, but like, it's not Habibis who have convinced me. It's the fucking boys, man. It's the fucking boys, bro. It's the fucking boys, man. Any cameras up here?
They wouldn't put him here. Well,
yeah, today is a sad day, man. I never thought that this would be like not the weakest gang. I hate saying it that way.
well, it is. It is.
I just never thought it'd
It's
be.
weak and dysfunctional. That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
I think a part of it being weak and dysfunctional is we didn't just kill it off when the split happened and start something fresh. I think that was probably somewhat of a mistake.
I mean, Reggie, you know, we can just do this all over again if you really do. Like, I really don't mind. I feel like my eyes are like open. You know, it's not in a bad way. I'm not dooming. I just feel like we could give everybody a better life. We could just run the casino, keep Hades, but like let people leave. Not blood people out, you know what I mean? Like, this might not be the life for them, bro. Like, people like Hugh and Ali who still have a strong gang mentality, maybe they can do something else, you know? Just the mood and the group is wrong, you know? That's what I'm very sad about. I'm sad about the real issues. Like, for example, like Reggie, like Tic Tac and you, that's done, bro. That's over already. There's no healing that, man. There's no fixing that, you know? That's the sad thing. The only person that said something right there, and I didn't want to promote him without talking to you or Jaden, but it was Mentos, the only guy with the right attitude, man.
I agree fully with that. I supported that decision anyway. Like,
Yeah, like legitimately, like he might not be the most what do you call this? Hardworking,
exactly what you're gonna say,
you
yes.
know.
I know.
But he's just like, that's the correct mentality, man. Like, don't forget what has happened now. But all these other motherfuckers, bro, they like talking out of the sides of their heads, bro. Like,
I haven't had to do that shit before.
You know the problem yesterday? You know about Jaden? I love Jaden, brother. You know this, right? The only thing that Jaden did wrong was being very early in voicing out that he wouldn't want to sweat as much. You know what I mean? It's already like a mental loss, bro. Like when you said you didn't want to go and get rid of car parts and you set the tone from the first day. It's like we don't have to say that shit, right? We can just be quiet with each other, do what needs to be done, put them down, and not take their cars. You know, I didn't I didn't do any of that, but we set the tone of we are not going to go that far, you know? And sometimes
that's on me because I thought you were trying to like say like we go like full on kind of like
but
I just wanted to make sure that you understood like that's usually a severe line for me.
You know people didn't even, has anybody even tried to look for the cameras that they have set up?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they've gotten a fair few of them already.
Yeah, I mean,
but
like
today Perez just went and put them straight back up again.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they have people, bro, that will go. Listen, we've had multiple wars with them. I think the first one was a clear victory. I think second was just enough to be ours. The third and the last, probably not.
Hey guys.
What's up, guys? The third and this one, probably not. You know what? This one, definitely not. But the thing is, you look at what they do, man. The mentality gets stronger, right? And they don't like. How do I say this? That's not even Perez sweating. You know what I mean? That's just him doing his best for his gang, right? You know what I mean? It's just they just don't give up, man. We just have too many that let up. What's up, boys? How can I help you?
I heard stuff about TikTok.
Reggie, update Jaden about that, man.
Can't believe you didn't